It's the CBS daytime premiere of Family Feud with Ray Combs.
Because you never know what's going to happen next.
Who is the most macho man in movies today? Clint Eastwood. Make my day.
Weekday mornings starting July 4th.
This is
Stocking expansion draft. We'll have details coming up on News 4 at noon.
You can win this beautiful car on the turn of a single card on Card Shark. And if you play your cards right, you can win $32,000. And now, the host of Card Shark, Bob Eubanks.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Card Shark. Glad you could join us today because we've had a wonderful time this week. I want you to meet, in our studio audience, we have football's fabulous females, the Los Angeles Raiderettes, and let's meet them right now. Here they come. Denise, Jacqueline, Bonnie, Jackie, Cindy, Jill, Ramona, Susie, G.A., Jane Marie. There they are. Our 10 Los Angeles Raiderettes who have been with us all week long, and they're going to be with us today helping us play our game. Right now, I want you to meet our champion. This guy has won $26,900 in cash so far. Steve, please come in here and join us. Here we go.
Hey, Bob.
How are you today?
Fine.
Good. How tall are you?
Bob, I'm 6'5".
6'5".
Yes.
Well, I'm 6 foot. Boy, yeah, get down here where I can talk to you, will you?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to try to win some money, aren't we?
I'm waiting for
Tell
it.
us a little bit about Steve.
Bob, I'm from New York originally. I'm out in California now. I'm working new job now in the record business, and I just love sports.
Having a good time. Won a lot of money, too. Okay, we're going to give you a chance to win a lot more money right now because here's our two very lovely dealers on Card Sharks, Susanna Williams and Lacey Pemberton. Good morning, ladies. Good morning. How are you today? They're going to start dealing out the cards from a deck that you cut a little earlier, Steve. In addition to all the money you can win, we've added a couple of jokers to the deck. Every time a joker pops up, it gives you a chance of winning a brand new car. And because you are the champ, because you won the championship in the last 2 games, Lacey's got one joker for you. So you know you at least have one opportunity of winning that car. You know all these rules, don't you? Won so much money. Let's give him $200 to bet with. Can we do that? Good. We're on our way. Here we go. Now, the man's got $200 in his first card. Is it deuce?
Everything
How's
higher,
that?
Bob. Everything higher.
Bet it all higher than the deuce. There's a 10. You got 400.
Change that card with number 3, please, Bob.
Number 3. We'll change the 10. The 10 will now become a 9. You got $400, Steve.
$200 lower, Bob.
And I bet 200 lower. Is it lower than the 9? It is 600.
No, $300 higher, Bob.
Okay, he's betting 300 higher than the 4. Yeah. 9 up here, give you another 4. You got $1,300, Steve.
I'll take $600 lower.
He's getting conservative in his old age, isn't he? $600 lower than the jack. Yeah, 5. $1,900.
You change that card with number 2, Bob.
Change the 5. You can change one card per line, and the 5 now becomes a 3.
So $1,000 higher, Bob.
He's going to bet a grand. 1,000 higher than the 3. There's a joker for you. All right, now you got 2 of them. Basically, thank you, hon. Still got the 3, still got 1,900. What's your bet?
$1,500 higher, Bob.
Oh, I'm going to raise it 5. All right, $1,500 higher than the 3.
Yeah.
5 again. $3,400. Got to play it.
What do I have, Bob? What do I have?
$3,400.
Give me $2,000 higher, Bob.
$2,000 higher than the 5. Whoa. Brings you back down to $1,400. Easy come, easy go, huh? What are you going to do now? You got
$1,000 higher, Bob. $1,000 higher.
1,000 higher?
Higher.
He's going to bet $1,000 higher than the 4, and he's got it. There you go. So you add $2,400 to your total. Not bad. Brings you to $29,300 in cash. You got 2 jokers this time. Thank you, Lace. Take a look over here, Steve. 7 numbered cards. Car behind it. This is the car you'll win. Gene?
The Ford Festiva LX, aerodynamically shaped for road stability and comfort. Equipped with standard features, air conditioning, cassette, and California emission. Good luck, Steve.
All right, Steve, got 2 chances. Go find that car if you can. Number 6, the man says. Number 2. I got a good feeling. I have no idea in the world, but let's see if they're behind. Number 2 or number 6?
Come on, Bob, come on.
Looking for the word car. If it's there, you win the car, along with all that money. Behind number 2 is the word car! All right, Steve, there you go. And let's go get in your car. Come on. So you can add a car to his total winnings. Now he's at $37,223 cash and prizes. And we'll be right back with more Card Sharks.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. We got the front seat, right?
There's nothing like hot milk before bedtime.
Hey, all next week on Card Sharks from the Internal Revenue Service, we have 10 former tax auditors. And one of the questions I ask is, has a taxpayer ever offered you a bribe? Well, what do you think they said? You'll find out when you watch us all next week right here on CBS for Card Sharks. We'll see you then. Welcome back to Card Sharks. Hey, champ.
That's great, Bob.
Let me tell you, man, you have $37,223 cash in prizes.
It's great.
And there's a lady down in the audience who probably drive that car, all right? I know what you're going to do. All right, time to meet a new challenger. Rhonda, come in here and join us on Card Sharks, will you? How are you?
Fine. Hi, Bob. My name's Rhonda Willis. I'm from Grantsboro, North Carolina. It's a small town on the East Coast. And I attend the University of North Carolina, and I love to cheer for those Carolina Tar Heels.
Oh, yes. Yeah, basketball is your sport, isn't it? Yeah. Pronounce N-O-W to me.
Now.
You've had to think about it. Because usually people from North Carolina, they say now differently than anybody in the entire country. I could always spot a North Carolina accent for some reason. Do you notice the difference?
It's a little bit.
Oh, you think we have an accent, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. You talk right and we talk wrong.
You got it.
I know it. You may be right about that, too. You know how to play this game?
Yeah, I sure do.
Oh, how do you play?
It's all in the cards.
I've always said that. Let's get it going right now, then. Steve, first question is yours. This question involves our 10 Los Angeles Raiderettes in our studio audience, and there they are. Now, before the show, Steve, we asked these 10 Raiderettes, have you ever dated a player from your team? How many of these 10 Raiderettes have dated a player from their team?
Well, Bob, the way they go about trying out for this team, I think it'd be kind of, I definitely think that's a low number, right?
What do you mean, the way they go about trying out?
Well, you know, they put billboards all over the city and everything, like joining the Los Angeles Raiderettes, that kind of a thing. So I think it would be pretty at random to try to be really even meeting a player before you go try out, right? So I'd say 3.
So 3 of them have dated a member from their team. Let's see,
I'm going to say it's a little bit higher, Bob.
You think it is?
Yeah.
Well, let's see. The actual number of these Raiderettes who have dated a player from their team is 2 of them.
Yeah.
Only 2 of them. Huh. Isn't that funny? As a fan, I can always picture the girls down there at the football game. Then after the football game, they go out with the players and everything. I thought it'd be more than 2. Which 2 of you ladies have dated a player from the team? Raise your hand if you would, please. No kidding. Ramona? I mean, did you plan to date this guy? Did you have your eye on him and said, that's the one, or?
No, actually, we met, and it was a really fun date. But to tell you the truth, the Raiders are the only organization that allows the cheerleaders to date the players. So we're allowed to do that.
So, no wonder there's so many girls try out to be the Raiderettes. 'Cause it is okay to date the players then. Who'd you go out with, Ramona?
I'm not telling.
I'll be darned. Okay, Jackie, so you went out with a player, huh?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, who'd you go out with, Jackie?
No. Never.
Oh, well, thanks, ladies.
Yeah.
Steve said he probably dated the same guy. Thank you very much. Here we go. Steve, you ready?
Yeah.
Watch the funny stuff, okay? Just win the money.
Okay, Bob.
After my job. Steve, look what I got. 10.
Let me change that card, Bob.
Change the 10. The 10 becomes a 6.
Go higher, Bob.
Higher than a 6? Yeah.
Lower, Bob.
Going lower.
Higher, Bob.
Yes, it higher it is.
Lower, Bob.
To win the game. No.
Oh, Bob.
Woo. Boy, he said my name 7 times. Higher Bob, lower Bob, higher Bob, lower Bob. Ron, do you get a free chance?
All right.
All right. Isn't this fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, we've had a lot of fun so far, haven't we?
Right.
Yeah, here's your card, Ron. 3.
Higher, Bob.
Higher Bob. 8.
Lower, Bob.
Want to go lower? No.
Aw.
No. Gee whiz. Next question. You ready for a question, Rhonda?
I sure am.
It's an educated guess question. A woman named Diane Witt from Massachusetts has recently been found to have the longest hair in the world. How many feet long is Diane's hair?
I'll say 4 feet.
4 feet. Steve.
Higher, Bob.
Higher, Bob.
Yep. Higher, Bob.
Well, just wish I had this much hair. The actual length of Diane's hair is 10 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, geez, you're right. All right, Steve's got the control. Want to keep
Change
the
that
6?
card. Change
That card. 6 will now become a 7, Steve.
Lower, Bob.
Lower, yeah.
Higher, Bob.
Is it higher? You got it?
Freeze.
Freeze, Bob. You didn't say Bob this time, did you? Okay. We'll pause for these words. We'll be right back with more Card Sharks right after this. Don't go in. Welcome back to Card Sharks. Time now to try to complete this game between Steve and Rhonda. Steve, the next question belongs to you, and here we go. We surveyed 100 we surveyed 100 married men, there we go, dyslexia, who are seeing a marriage counselor. We asked them, was going to see a marriage counselor your idea? How many married men said it was their idea?
Well, I have a friend who's in a situation where he's being asked to go to a marriage counselor right now, Bob, and...
You have a lot of friends, don't you?
Bob, I'm a happy kind of guy, so I like to have friends, you know? But, you know, it's not his idea, it's his wife's idea, and it's a real tough situation for him, a real tough decision, and...
What's their name, Steve?
What's their name?
Just teasing, I don't want to know.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Okay. So how many married men said it was their idea to see the marriage counselor?
I'd say 36.
36. Rhonda, higher or lower than 36?
I think men have their pride, and they're not going to want to see a marriage counselor on their own. It's probably their wife or someone, their lover, trying to push them into it. So I'm going to say it's a little bit higher.
A little bit higher than that? The actual number of married men who said it was their idea to see a marriage counselor is 29. 29. Was it higher, was it lower? Steve has the control. Change the 8, Steve? We'll do it. 8 becomes a 3.
Higher, Bob.
Higher than that 3, 9 is yours.
Higher, Bob.
All right, he says it's higher. If it's higher, he wins game number 1. Does he? Yes, he does. Now the pressure's on, isn't it? Steve wins the first game. Ronnie, you know you got to win this game now.
Yeah, I'm going to do it. All right.
Okay, let's get the cards all dealt out. Lacey will deal them out from the same deck, and we're on our way with game number 2 now. It's your question, Rhonda. We surveyed 100 women business executives. We asked them, if you were offered a better job, but it was in a country where women always had to wear veils over their faces, would you accept the job? How many women executives would take the job?
I don't think very many women would take the job because I wouldn't want to go to another country and wear a veil. I'd rather stay somewhere where I'm happy and make less money. So I'm going to say how many women would want to go.
Would take the job.
I'm going to say that's going to be a low number. I'm going to say 35.
35. Let's see what Steve says.
I like her logic, and I'm going to go even lower than that,
Think
Bob.
it might be lower?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I bet it is, too. I have no idea, though. The actual number of women executives who would take the job is 6 of them. Yes, only 6 of them would take that job. All right, it's you, Steve. Here we go again with a 4.
Play it higher, Bob, higher.
Higher, no. Rhonda, free chance for you, kiddo. Here's your card. It's an 8.
Lower, Bob!
Yeah, lower.
Lower, Bob!
Lower again. I got it.
Higher, Bob!
Higher than the 6. You did it.
Lower! No, freeze!
Boy, you
Freeze,
almost
Bob.
didn't freeze right there in the middle of it all. Okay, that was close, wasn't it? Next question, Steve. You know, Steve, some states have passed laws making it legal for citizens to carry handguns on the street for protection. So we surveyed 100 members of the United States Congress, and we asked them, do you approve? How many congressmen said it should be legal for Americans to carry handguns on the street for protection?
Well, Bob, I'd tell you, I think that's going to be a low number. They just did that in Florida, and they're having a lot of problems down there. Everybody's walking around like a cowboy with a gun on their hip and in the back of their truck and stuff like that, and there's just lots of problems, people getting shot. So I think that's going to be a low number, 33.
33 out of 100 congressmen said it should be legal. Let's see what Rhonda says.
I agree with Steve's logic. I'm going to say it's even a little bit lower than that.
Even lower than that. Actual number of congressmen who said it should be legal for Americans to carry handguns for protection is 23 of them. You're right, Rhonda. It was lower.
Change that card.
Hey, yeah, we'll change the 9. Thank you, Lace. The 9 becomes a deuce. In order to win the game. Look at there. Bingo. So, Steve has a game, Rhonda has a game. We'll play tiebreaker to see who our champion's going to be. But first, we must pause for these words. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Card Sharks. We're going to play a tiebreaker game now to find out who our champion is going to be. Will it be Steve? Will it be Rhonda? The girls will deal out only 3 cards. It's a 1-question sudden death game to find out who our champion is going to be. Rhonda, the question is yours. It involves our 10 Los Angeles Raiderettes. Ladies, welcome again. Now, Rhonda, before the show, we asked our 10 Raiderettes, have you ever weighed 20 pounds more than you do now? How many of these 10 Raiderettes have weighed 20 pounds more than they do now?
I'm going to say 5, because I think a lot of people weigh a little bit more when they're in college.
5. Let's see what Steve says.
I'm going to say a little bit less than that, Bob.
Think it's going to be lower than that? Actual number of these Raiderettes who have weighed 20 pounds more than they do now is 2 of them. Just 2 of them. Which 2 of you ladies have weighed 20 pounds more than you do now? Go ahead and raise your hand if you would, please. All right? No kidding, Ramona and Jill. Jill, no. How long ago was that?
For me?
Yeah.
4 years ago.
4 years ago, you weighed, how'd you lose it?
Actually, it was 28 pounds overweight. And I tried every diet in the world, even where I had to eat prunes all day. And I hate prunes. But anyway, I ended up losing it with exercise, because diets don't work. I mean, I just had
You got to do both, don't you?
Pardon?
How much did you weigh at your top weight?
140.
140. Okay, everybody in our studio audience, we're going to subtract 28 from 140. We're going to find out how much this lady weighs right now. Okay, ladies, thank you very much. Nice to have you with us. Here we go. Sudden death time. Now, Rhonda, Steve's got the control. Steve, I'll show you 2 cards, as you know that, and then you make a choice. Your base card, Steve, is a 6. Rhonda's base card is an 8. Steve, you can change the 6 and play it out. If you goof, she wins the championship, or pass it on to her. She must play off the 8. If she goofs, you win.
I'm gonna pass it.
Gonna pass it to Rhonda. Rhonda, it's up to you, kiddo.
Lower, Bob.
If it's lower, you're still in. Is it lower than the 8? Yes, it is.
Higher,
All
Bob.
right. If this card is higher, Rhonda's our new champ. If it's not higher, Steve remains our champ. We'll play for the big money. Higher than a 7? Yes, it is. And we've got a new champion. Congratulations to you. Hey, Steve. $37,323 cash and prizes. Good luck to you, my friend. Come on, Rhonda. Oh, I know this is fun, isn't it? Yeah. You hurt me. Yes, you're on TV. Yeah. You hurt me. Okay. Now the ladies are going to come in here, Susanna and Lacey, and they will start dealing out from the cards you cut earlier. Now, let me tell you all about the rules here, because these are really important, okay? You know you can change 1 card per line.
Right.
Keep that in mind. Minimum bets are $50 each time. Along with all the money, we've added jokers to the deck. When a joker comes up, it gives you a chance of winning a new car. You know all of that, too. And because you're the champion, you won the last 2 games, Lacey's got 1 joker for you. The whole idea is you're going to stand right here where you are now. We're going to give you money to bet with, and you're going to try to win a fortune, okay?
All right.
Well, let's give her $200 then. Here we go. You got $200, Rhonda, and your first card is a 6.
Change that card with number 3.
Number 3. Okay, the 6 now becomes a 4 with 200.
200 higher.
I bet it all higher than the 4, yeah.
All of it lower.
400.
All of it lower.
I bet it all lower than the jack. Woo-ah.
Aw.
It's okay. It's okay. That's the way you make the money. We take the queen now. We're going to go up here. I'll give you $400 up here. And now you got a queen.
300 lower.
$300 lower than the queen. Ah!
Jeez.
Woo! Okay, you're back to $100, kid.
100, all of it lower.
Yeah, let's go for the gusto. All right, that's okay. We can got lots of time to win a lot of money. All of it lower than the king. Push. No win, no loss.
All of it lower.
I bet it all lower again. Is it lower than the king? It certainly is.
Woo!
Now you're back to 200. Want to change that 10?
Change it with number 1.
Sure, let's do it. The 10 becomes a 10 again. You got to bet at least 100. You got $200.
100 lower.
Got to bet 100 lower. Okay, is it lower? There's a joker.
All right.
That'll
Good
ease the pain.
job.
Thank you, Lace. Now you got 2 jokers. Now you have a chance to win a car.
All of it lower,
Yeah,
Bob.
going for it. Lower than the 10. Sure. All right. So now you got another $400. You got $600, but most importantly, we've got 2 jokers to play with here. Thank you, Lacey. I want you to hang on to those right there, all right? And here you got 7 numbered cards. Behind one of them is the word car. If you can find it, then you'll win a brand new car. So go put those jokers wherever you think they should be, okay?
Okay.
She's going to number 7.
7 and number 1.
Honey, 7 and 1, okay? 7 and 1. If it turns out to be number 1, you're just going to die right here on the stage, aren't you? Okay, good luck. We hope you win. Let's see if the word car is behind either one, number 3 or number 7. Is it behind number 3? Looking for the word car. Yeah! glad you're happy. That's what makes our job worthwhile. I'm very happy you won that car. And we're going to meet a new challenger when next we meet. We have to go, though, for today. What a nice way to leave, though, with this nice lady winning a car. For Lacey, Susanna, Gene, and the gang, I'm Bob Eubanks. So we'll see you next time on Card Sharks. Bye-bye, everybody.
Some of our department contestants will receive a gift certificate for Kentucky Fried Chicken. Feel the warmth and taste the goodness of home. Kentucky Fried Chicken is home. Genuine Vaseline Petroleum Jelly heals, soothes, and protects rough, dry skin. Why trust your skin to anything less? True Value's own Master Mechanic 70-piece socket wrench set for the do-it-yourself mechanic from True Value Hardware Stores. Country Time Lemonade Flavored Drink Mix. Old-fashioned taste is new again. Sugar-sweet or sugar-free with NutraSweet. Merck's all-natural cheese spread from Wisconsin. All your celebrations become special with the natural entertainer from Merck's. Well, it's finally soaked in. Palm olive liquid, original lemon lime, softens hands while you do dishes. And the member of our studio audience will receive from Casablanca Ceiling Fans comes this sleek contemporary design of white brass with graceful light fixture. The Spirit of Saturn from Casablanca. This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Sharks, a Mark Goodson television production.